Guess where I am? So we just parked in the National Trust car park behind me, walked up onto the Honnister Slate Mine, and the plan today is to go to Black Star, Fleetwith Pike, and where we need to go is up the Ziggy Zaggies, just on the kind of centre right of the picture at the moment. So we're cracking. Won't show you much of that, it's just a young. Okay, so we've just come up this path here and we're going to go just over this little rise here, and we're going to take a right and head off towards Black Star. Just while we're here, there is another path. You might be able to see two people just on the horizon there on that little knoll, and that takes you up. That's Dub's incline, and over here we have grey nuts, and there's a slate mine again. Right, our route is still up there. We haven't got very much further to go, to be honest with you. But just at this point on the path, as I spin you around, you go past Kirkfield. Now, it might be quite difficult for you to see, but that's Great Gable, that big lump in front of us. The little lump just to the side of, to the left hand side of it is Green Gable, and in the gap, and I'll try and get a closer view for you in a second, in the gap is Scarfell Pike, just like a gun sight. I've just marked the edge with the walking poles there, but if you just veer off the path no more than, I don't know, 20-30 metres, well worth the visit. This is Ashgill Quarry. You just need to be careful when you come up here. Just remember, I'm not your mum and you need to look after yourself. But this was a working quarry, of course. Perhaps just about make out. Let me see now if I can do this. Just there. There's a bit of a pole and a rope, and I'm fairly sure that's where the Via Ferrata, the Honnister Mine adventure, goes past. Anyway, we're going to get the views from up on the top up here very shortly. So we're nearing the summit of Black Star now. Big step, which is just there in front of us, and the views are about to open up, so I thought I'd fetch you along for the ride on this little bit. Just need to watch your feet, a little bit rocky but nothing special. A little bit rocky, a little bit wet. Just need to do a detour around there, around a bit of a bathtub. But we're making it, and we will just go this way. There's my phone bleeping. Oh dear. Didn't have much phone access before, I've got loads of it now. And here's our views, guys. Look at that. Buttermere in the bottom. Water, Melbeck lit up, Grandale Nuts just to the right of Water, Yeah, gorgeous. And that's Fleetwith Pike over there, which is our second target for today. And if we really wanted to, just over there's haystacks. Not sure yet. We'll see what time it is when we get up to Fleetwith Pike and have a sandwich. But for the moment, this is around this little bit off. I'll show you the views from up here as we get to the summit of Black Star. Kind of great title. Balls down. And there we go. Zap. Look at these views. Aren't they spectacular? Gorgeous. This is Dalehead in front of us, and Heinz Calf in the centre frame there, and Robinson, and that little bit sticking out over there is Snockhill. I could be saying that wrong. Yeah. Black Sail's well worth coming to, and you know, well, I've seen a few folk in towards Fleetwith Pike and coming off Fleetwith Pike. This has been as quiet yet again. Yeah, there's just a little touch of Rosewater off in the distance there as well, and then the West Cumbrian Plain before we get to Solway Coast, and you won't be able to see it, but actually Criffle in Dumfries and Galloway. Yeah, well worth coming to, Black Sail. So you can go for a bit of a wander around Black Sail, but be cautious. It looks like a path that might keep on going, but believe me, it doesn't. There's some pretty severe crags just at this point, and I'll just raise the camera up a wee bit to show you the view from that point. And that way down there is the Honnister Pass Road, I think. Certainly down there somewhere. And what I'll do is I'll just stick a quick blip in about looking back up from Honnister Pass there. So as you can see, that is some pretty severe crags. So go wandering if you must, but be very cautious. Don't want to come down there like that boulder did. Right, cup of coffee, chocolate bar sorted. Let's go and tackle that path in front of us up onto the Fleetwith Pike. It's going to be a bit difficult even as you know this wind, I guess. But we're just going to find our way down this little path here. And again, it's a little bit in the distance, but we're heading for Tubbs Incline, which is that line of slate there that you can see, the greenish hue. So what we're going to do is we're going to head kind of over there and then down onto that and then straight away down into Honnister Hawes. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Battery just ran out on the gimbal, so I'm getting a little bit more shaky now, if you can even hear me. But we're coming down to Bullgill Quarry. So I guess it's streaming from places Bullgill. Thing is, my granddad used to work at Bullgill Pit, that is, coal mining, along with 2/3 of my family, as a matter of fact. But anyhow, that isn't here. We just have to walk up this little waterfall here. And watch out for the railway wagon here. Yeah. Bullgill Quarry. Now what we're going to do now is you're just going to have a quick look up there, because that looks like it's been sorted out as a bit of a climbing wall. Could be wrong. Let's have a look. Well, I didn't know this was here. Looks like they've got a little cabin as well. So if anybody knows who exactly put all this lot up, you can let me know in the comments. What I find kind of funny, sort of funny, while we're down this corner into this hut that's been inundated by the spoil heap there. What I kind of find funny is that this was a heavily industrialised area once upon a time, and yet we seem to be wanting to keep it almost like the Wordsworth poem. And stifling things like, I mean, the Honnister Slate Mine has managed to get some permits now, but it took them a long time to achieve that. And you know, if it brings in tourism and puts money into the pockets of locals, I don't really see what's wrong with that personally. I haven't seen more than, let's say, 2 dozen people. Most of those off in the distance and up in Black Star. I had that all to myself, all of it. Fleetwith Pike, there was 2 there, and 2 appeared as I was eating a sandwich. It is very, very possible to find somewhere in the lakes which is secluded and quiet, and it's also very, very possible to find Keswick, Ambleside, Grasmere, Windermere, Bowness. It's got everything. We shouldn't be stifling stuff. These are quite faint trods, but in this sort of weather, easy enough to find. I mean, if the clag did come down, you stick to the path up there, don't you? Be safe. Enjoy yourself. Don't get stressed. What we're going to do is just follow this here. And maybe not quite in that boggy bit there, but just follow this path a little bit further. And what we find is Tubbs Incline. It suddenly jumps out at us, just like that. So there's the route, down that path, up that path, over that path, there starts. We go back to the car, this way.